We are back. We're gonna keep breaking into this phone that we found and this random-ass person hacked. And see how many more Doctor Who references we can find. Find.me. Registration confirmed. Someone has sent an update to your report. Please click the link below to view. Find. Ah, shit! I didn't finish reading all the mail, no! There it is. This is the one. Ah, wait, let's read from the beginning. Dear Lawrence, thank you for registering to findme.web. Whatever you are going through right now, we are happy to provide any service we can. Please head over to the homepage to start filling in the details of your missing loved one. Help us find someone. No one is left forgotten. Find Me is a charitable database built to help people find their missing loved ones. On the top of working closely with the police, we provide free and confidential support during your trying times. Missing sense. I wonder if I fill in all the information, if I get to register again that she's missing. What's her name? Nat, I think there was the missing person. I haven't played this game now for like 2 weeks, okay? You can't expect me to remember everything. Corrupted email. A corrupted fragment found in an email update of Natasha's disappearance. Oh god, there's a lot of new quest lines here, holy. Featured article, Illusions of Security. This week we take a look back at one of our older articles to explore a rather surprising installation outside of Van Gogh exhibition. A fleeting construct. Only there is a brief time. Is it a coincidence, placed random objects, or a brilliant critical commentary of our societal landscape? Remember the episode with Van Gogh? Oh my god. It is like one of the saddest episodes in the show. Do you remember that? Let's reference more Doctor Who stuff. Open link. The Craft, painting you a picture of the world of art and culture. Illusion of Security. It was during the Louvre, I don't know how to pronounce that. I'm sorry, French people. 2010 exhibition of Vincent van Gogh work that I encountered the most unusual piece of art. I was, of course, no strangers to love. You know the rules, and so do I. To Van Gogh exhibition. Though magnificent, his painted works were familiar to me by this point. No, it was a sculpture. No one even placed it in the exhibition itself. Photo of the sculpture taken by Alex Kennington. Well, I don't see the sculpture in the picture, but I see a British phone box. Scanning picture. Jump scare. No, okay. A review of an art installation of the blue box. A friend of mine came across it outside of the building, standing rather imposingly before the door. It was a large... Okay, it is the sculpture. A large blue telephone booth of sort with police markings. Naturally, we became curious at the booth containment. We tried to get into the box, but the doors would not open, and the windows were frosted, so we couldn't see inside. Amid our puzzlement, a loud pulsing noise came from the box, and we stepped away in shock, only to see it vanish before our eyes. We debated the significance of the work for hours after. To this day, I believe it remains one of the most mysterious and ingenious criticism of our world today. It is a damning commentary to the lack of transparency in police work, and an embodiment of the frustration felt by the public in its search for answers. Try though we did, we could not find the artist's signature anywhere on the sculpture. But whoever they are, I commend them for the ingenuity and boldness in their work, and I look forward to seeing more. It is what the world would need. Alright, so that's Le Doctor. Sacred Circle. You were mentioned in a comment by Jackpot in the following thread titled Weird Phone Corruption? Author Jackpot. Click on the link below to view the thread that you have been tagged in. Okay, so this is Reddit. I can't up dot and or down dot it. Sacred circles. Explanation in unexplained. Jackpot. Wait, there's two. Wasn't there three J's? There's three J's here, but in the post it's two J's. Posted by user at jackpot. Weird phone corruption. Anyone here familiar with bugs? I am 99.999% certain that I got some kind of virus or bug on my phone, and it's glitching everything out, down to my last few security protocols at the MO. Worst part is, so much data is corrupted. Apologize for the wait for my updates of the Western Drumlins. Those batch of photos were the first to go. 3x3's wide. Eyes wide open. Alright, I get it.
Might help if you tell us what kind of glitches might.
Jackpot. Mostly just weird patterns of numbers, but now I feel like there's an image in those too. Everything keeps shifting though, so I can't tell what I'm looking at. I think I'm actually experiencing some kind of phenomenon on my phone or in my phone, I don't know. The virus just burning through my phone right now, corrupting everything. I've tried to delete the source file that I traced it back to, but it's like the virus is always 2 steps ahead of me. It's behaving like it got a mind of its own. The really weird thing is, I feel like something's watching me through my phone, like it's slowly waking up and forcing me to look at it.
Where's the cat?
Are you telling us you got some eldritch horror on your phone?
You're all looking at the unexplained, right? Here it is. I'm getting these strange dreams, hallucinations. Even when I'm awake, I keep thinking that my arms are turning into stone. It keeps moving. The pictures. I look away for a brief second and it gets closer.
Okay, so they tagged me because... Or they tagged Lawrence. They tagged Lawrence because he was probably saying something in an other post about the disappearance in the Western Drumlins. The house with the Blink house.
You were right. I'm sorry. Where's the Drumlings? Don't go there. Don't go.
Take a breather, mate. It'll be alright.
It's too late. It's here, watching me.
And that was the last time we ever heard of Jack. Alright, that was all the new mails we got. There is not much to do but to talk to Penelope. Upload clue. Last Christmas you gave it my heart, but the very next day you gave it away. This year, to save me from tears, I give it to someone special. Alright, Lawrence, special. Happily married man then. Our Lawrence. I am almost certain that there is the Nat Mo mentioned in his messages. Seeing that makes it much more real. It's real, but I understand what you mean. A lot to process, isn't it? But just so we're sure, could you... Harks. What kind of name is Harks? I'm sorry for any Harks out there, but damn. Unfortunate.
Shark 1747.
It's a number station.
Shark 1747. Shark.
Should I write this up?
1747.
Wait, no, come back. It was Sharks 147 something. Yes. But just so we're sure, could you try finding a name of her? I don't want our wires crossed. Hey, that was a call, right? That signal's odd. Who was it? How did you know it was a call? I mean, it's pretty obvious you hacked the phone, my man. Or me. Me, man. Just someone saying a bunch of random numbers. Very odd. It's hard for me to guess without hearing it myself, but it seems like a hijacked phone signal. Probably a prank, data corrupted. Also, I like how it had a picture without me actually having that person in my contact list. It is possible, but it doesn't quite match the corruption. Check the call history to see if the number plays back. I'll look into it when I get it later. Alright, so Lawrence concerns. Lawrence tells Sally his worries over Nat's disappearance. Western Drumlins. I don't know about you, but the repeated mention of that place is raising some alarms for me. Well, it raised more than alarms for Lawrence. We're definitely missing some history here. My thoughts exactly. It's too bad it didn't take a further trip down memory lane. Seems like Sally and Lawrence have a history with it. Corrupted phone? That's all you have to say, ma'am? Good or bad Ha! You tell me. You see, it's puzzling. We did guess correctly. All the fragments do seem to fit together. So it looks like we are getting somewhere. Eventually all of these are gonna create like one big picture of a weeping angel out of ASCII. Trust. I'm sensing something's not making sense to you. And you're really getting to know me. And you're spot on. You see these three pieces now, and none of them link to the other data on the phone. They should, but they don't. It's almost like they were never supposed to be on Lawrence's phone. Maybe the last piece will make sense of this. I think you're right. Or at least I hope you're right. Go to the rest. I'll be waiting. Let's upload the Louvre. The glass pyramid place. The sighting does tally with the old recorded incidents. The doctor really should be more careful with where they put the time machine. But why visit the Van Gogh exhibition when the doctor can meet him in the flesh? Well, he did meet him in the flesh, and then he went afterwards to check the art out. Or he showed Van Gogh the art. What kind of alien is the doctor anyway? The doctor's a Time Lord from Gallifrey. That explains everything. I am so versed in this. Explains the time travel. No, it doesn't. Anyone can claim to be a Time Lord. I mean, I constantly travel forward in time. Am I a Time Lord? No. That's not how titles work. Gallifrey sounds made up. You made it up. If you told an alien you were from a planet named after slightly moist dirt, I imagine you'd be better unconvinced too. Earth. Fair. Okay, yes. On the other hand, Tellus. Our planet is actually called Tellus. Well, Tellus or Terra, depending on how you want to look at it. But our planet actually do have a name. It's only that we're so used to calling it Earth that Earth is what we call it. But the name of the planet is Tellus or Terra. Just like how our moon, Luna. Do you know the Doctor? No is a strong word, but yes, I've met them. A few times, actually. In the show, I think it's... when this was released, 2 times? I think the last time they met them was in the... I think they met them in the day of... No, not the day of the Doctor. What's it? The 50th anniversary special. And then one time with the Peter Capaldi. With all the Cybermen and Missy. I forgot the name of the episode. But in extended universe, in books and in the audiobooks, they meet up. You got to travel through space and time? No, sadly. The Doctor offered me a chance once, but I couldn't take it. I was needed at home. Well, there was that other time too, but then I died. Ta-da! Spoilers. But that's a whole other story. Yeah, she did die. She did die. She got pulverized, vaporized. So what's the Doctor like? The Doctor is a lot of things. Kind, mad, brilliant, and sad sometimes. Wow. Can you imagine? The Doctor have emotions. Sounds insane. No. It sounds mundane. Okay, does she mean at the same time? Is that what she means? That the Doctor's a lot of things, kind, mad, brilliant, and sad somehow? Because that's not... somehow? It's easy to miss, but there's a certain melancholy with them. Eons of living can do that to a person, I suppose. Anyway, good that we've found more evidence of the Doctor. I'll be sure to look through it later. Disappearance. Well done! Looks like that's the last one. Thanks! You gonna put them together now? That's the plan! I'm going to run some algorithms and try to piece them together. This may take a while. You could continue exploring the phone in the meantime. I'll let you know when I'm done. By the way, looks like the corruption is blocking a direct link. It might be worth checking out that email again to see where it leads. Oh my god! The shadows, they turn into people. So we have Lawrence, my man, and Nat, looking fine as heck. Speaking of Lawrence, of course, my man. Can't put a bro down, you know. Scan and send Sacred Circle. Oh, the forum, I forgot. Sacred Circle. Ta-da! Sacred Circle? This is a conspiracy theory message board. Used to peruse it myself for some fascinating insights. I never pegged Lawrence to be the type. What's with the Jack fella experiencing glitches with his phone? Sacred Circle sounds nefarious. I suppose it could be a sound of a cult-like, but they're harmless. Just a little enthusiastic about the world around them. Jack's last words about Larry. He was right about Wester Drumlins? Could the same thing have happened to Lawrence? My guts tell me no. He doesn't have his phone. You do. And, but no worry. I know what I'm doing. I have major precautions in places to keep us both safe. But do tell me if there's any other weirdness about. Like this? People just showing up out of nowhere in the background of my phone? Also, something about this just looks AI. I don't know, this looks so AI made. Keep an eye out for more mentions of the TARDIS. Optional. Scan and send any insight of the TARDISes to Osgood. Really? I have to download everything? I thought it was cached! Ah, it's the picture of the... what was it? Hark or whatever his name. Hark the number station. It's the same one. Oh, I could go back to the main menu. Ooh. I can read other posts. Let's start from the bottom. Tales from the War, Part 3.
This is certainly a fascinating discussion. I'm compelled to continue the thread and share a tale of my own. Now, I'm not a story buff, but I surely wasn't alive during the World War II. But what I experienced that day feels like an echo. I suppose from the Blitz. I was waiting for the last train home, tucked myself in a seat with a book headphone. We're full blast. I was normal until I realized that it's been too long before the train arrived. When I looked up, I didn't recognize the platform I was on. It was old and had a different name to it, but what's troubling was that it was completely filled with people, lined up and seated by the walls and floors, even on the track. They were dressed in clothes that looked like they were in a period film. Jesus Christ, people. No one paid me any mind until I started heading into the exit. People were screaming at me, saying, "Stay inside," and I engaged everyone by leaving. A siren started ringing as I fought through them, drowning out their screams until I felt rumbling and saw a bright light. That was apparently I seemed hypnotized. I was staring at the sky, blocking the underground entrance the whole time. I don't know. What do you make of it? Is it like a dream or something that they're describing? Whoa! It sounds like you went back in time, man. From... wait. City Sites posted the first one, and this is Last Toast. Have a crisis. This doesn't beat the Last Toast. I think my grandmother's a reincarnated World War II boyfriend. No! That sounds like a manga title. No. Could I ask the situation was... I wonder if this was an old one that didn't make it. Seriously, it was Walham Green. There isn't any station with that name. What if they renamed the station? Could have renovated it since that too. Terror 404. Try to look up anything similar during the Blitz and the MET archive. But I found something else that's equally bizarre. Check it out. Okay, so I guess these are people who experience other people's dreams? Download. Downloads left. Please tap the download button below to retrieve your requested file. If there's an issue with your download, please contact the record as media. The content available on the website is under strict legal observation and criminal misuse information, blah, blah, blah. Download. Ah. Oh my god, there's so much text here. The London Chronicles, an old newspaper clipping detailing a series of odd events. Can I zoom in? Yes. Davis Street attacked racist questions. Look out in blackout. What? Dig the victory. London suffered a single isolated incident of destruction last night. An area by Bond Street Station was destroyed in what was otherwise a night of respite for the capital and country. The explosions hit Javy Street minutes away from Bond Street Station and decimated the barracks of the Queen Victoria's rifles and surrounding townhouses and mews of the buildings. All buildings affected by the blast were empty at the time of the detonation, so no casualties were suffered in the accident, which has caused a great deal of speculations. Preceding this event, no siren howled alert for any incoming assault, and nowhere in the city nor countries as a whole suffered any other forms of attack. Patrolling air raid warden Donald Newman, who was in the area at the time of the incident, witnessed the detonation and expressed doubts to it. London Chronicles: the last night's explosion was caused by German bombers.
The sound of the explosion, if that's what it was, because let me tell you, it was unlike anything I ever heard in the entirety of my time patrolling the blackouts.
Mr. Newman had been supporting the war effort as an air raid warrant since September, and went on to elaborate the London Chronicles on the form that the destruction took.
The sound was so curious, it didn't come from above, hit the house. It came from within the building. Nothing was dropped, and then the light followed. This wasn't a flash of light accompanied Jarvis bombs, you understand? It was brighter, more sustained. It illuminated the whole street for what felt like forever. Like time stopped, and then it was gone. So was half the building. No fire, no rubble, no nothing. It wasn't an air raiders, it was something else.
When asked to comment on what Mr. Newman had witnessed, the officer of Minister of Information, Brendan Bracken, commented the incident.
The incident that occurred is now undergoing a full investigation, and any supporting this work could interrupt irresponsible at the moment.
The London Chronicles attempted to gain access to the site of the detonation. By the time of writing, the whole area has been cordoned off by the British troops, dressed in a manner that indicates that they belong to a unit of military familiarity to the paper. This was only served to heighten the suspicion over the significance of the incident. Though from the London Chronicle's vantage, a lack of debris one could associate with the German airborne attacks was observed, seemingly to corroborate what Miss Newman had witnessed.
Alright, so that was the main article.
Oh my god, snipping her first coupon? When the London housewife went to buy bacon today, she found the grocery ready with his Caesar to make his first snip on her ration book.
At the countless shops throughout the country, women are being initiated into the coupon snipping ceremony. First day for rationing, see page 5. Yay, rations.
The cockney are in it. Homes have been sated by the heart of the resilient residents of the East End. After turbulent couples of weeks of air raid, the capital, the strength, good humour and bandy with the Londoners have shown is responsible for keeping this capital thriving and the moral uplifted. Local fireman Pete David, on entering the crumbling building in the Mile End last week, when asking around if anyone was alright, he, with one report,
Name of very bad man.
May, summarising the tendency and good humour to step through London at these troublesome times.
Mr. Woman holds dear life. More strange scenes have been reported across the capital. Of several citizens have come forward to claim that they saw a young woman clinging on to a barrage of balloons over the St. Paul's Cathedral during the bombing last Tuesday. She looked absolutely terrified. Goodness knows how she got up there, Miss Kate. Oh, this must be Nat. I think this could be Nat that teleported back in time. Goodness knows how she got up there, Miss Kate Elliot told the Chronicle, who saw the incident while seeking through shelter. The young woman is described as was a blonde. Oh. Okay, it's not Nat. It's not a young woman in a blonde young woman in her 20s and wearing bizarre apparel, a shirt abroad with Union Jack and the denim trousers. She was dangling from a rope under the balloon, said Miss Elliot, swinging her legs and screaming at the top of her lung. To the plane sweeping over London, no further information has been found regarding the identity of or whereabouts of the woman, or if any facts she landed safely. Police continue to investigate.
Work! 3 ministers appeal in 9,000 letters.
9,000?
9,000 forms.
There's no way that can be right!
Working for the government on the war production will today receive a letter using them to make the maximum use of skilled laborers to the great arms speed up. Read more on page 6.
Ministry of Food. Reasons for rationing. War. War never changes. War has meant the replanning of our food supplies. Half our meat and most of our bacon, butter and sugar came from overseas. Here are 4 reasons for rationing. Rationing prevents waste of food. We must not ask our sailors to bring us unnecessary food categories to the risk of their lives. Rationing increases our war effort. Our ship and carrier food and armament in their raw and finished state, and other essential raw material for the home consumption and export trade to reduce our purchases of food abroad is to release ships for bringing us other importance. So we shall strengthen our war effort. I hate the word war effort. I am not part of the war. I am a victim of the war. War is not made by people. It is made by the elite. They're not people. I shouldn't have to suffer because of some idiot with a small dick. Rationing divides supplies equally. There will be ample supplies for our 44.5 million people, but we must divide them fairly, everyone being treated alike. No one must be left out. Yay, communism. Rationing prevents uncertainty. Your ration book assures you and your fair share. Rationing means that there will be no uncertainty and no queues. Queues. I hate that word. Like, how does that queues? How does that... It's queues. I hate it. I hate English. It's a mix of multiple languages evolved throughout the ages, and then all of a sudden they were like, hey, let's throw Latin in here too. Your ration book is your passport to easy purchases of bacon, ham, butter, and sugar. And associated by the Ministry of Food, GT West something House, London. Was anything I could scan here? There was nothing, right?
Come then, let us to the task, to the battle and the toil. Each of our part, each of our station. Guard the street, secure the wounded, uplift the downcast, and honor the brave. Let us go forward together, Mr. Churchill.
And then the guy would go and recruit some Daleks. Heck yeah! Okay, I downloaded this one, and the last is... Someone's hanging off the barrage balloons? Metal! Funny how the film industry haven't found this to capitalize off it. The main page here. Weird phone corruption. That's the one we read. Statue in Hammond Square. Ah, this is the one. This is the one we're looking for. Basically what the titles say. First time posted, long time lurker. I took a holiday to London last spring and took a few touristy pictures at Hammond Square. My mom did a few cheesy poses with the cherub statue, the one near the water fountain. I was looking through the pictures a few days ago and the statues look different. As in, there seems to be more than I remember. And some are facing the wrong way. It sounds crazy, but they were definitely not facing the camera when we took the photos. I know it seems insignificant, but it's weird, right? Anyone else experiencing something similar? Bad Sleeper 74. I love these names. These names are hilarious. That's odd, to say the least. Maybe your phone camera malfunctioning or some double exposure mishap. No leaf clover. Or maybe your memory is just failing love. Miss Velveteen. I wouldn't put it past Hammond Square to have another freaky statue incident. Alright, Mayoral Whaler. That's the original poster. To no clover leaf. I know what I saw. A bad sleeper. I can't believe I didn't think of that. I'll check. And Miss Velveteen. Another incident? It happens a couple of years ago in the summer. Some drunk heckler were ganging up on street performers. Poor fella. He was a living statue, so he wasn't responsive to their taunts, duh. But then they got rough, started shoving him. One of them took it too far and punched him to the ground. His body, how to say this, it exploded when it hit the pavement, shattering to bits like marble. It was a mess of blood and flesh, and stone chaos ensued. How his body came apart like that. He was dead by the time the medics arrived. I mean, how do you survive an ordeal like that? When they picked him up, they said he was unusually heavy, and his skin was hard, like it was cast in stone. But his insides were still fleshy, human. The news reported that the man had frozen solid overnight. And that was that. But I don't believe it for a second. It's impossible. I know there's something more they're hiding. That's crazy! How come it didn't make international headlines? Wouldn't have visited if I'd known something like that happened. Because it's an urban legend. Don't listen to Miss Velveteen, dear. There's nothing to be scared of in jolly old England. No leaf clover. Are you working for the government? Is there something you're not telling us, no leaf clover? That's one heck of an urban legend. But I think Bad Sleeper 74 solved my mystery. The statues seem to have appeared when my camera's on, but they're like AR filtered? You know, the ones on social media. But I can't move or manipulate them. They're just there. Don't remember downloading this filter, but sure wish I could figure out how to switch it off. I have an update to this one. Creepy. I tested the filter on different places in my house, including the kitchen. I was making dinner last night when I saw a face protruding my walls. When I looked closer, it kinda looked like those cherub statues. I checked the other room when I tested the filter, and there were more faces on the walls and the floors. What unnerves me the most was the giggling I kept hearing. Oh wait, they stopped posting, they stopped answering. Oh no, they're gone. They're gone! Could you show us if this is some bizarre joke? I don't appreciate it. Why are you still in the house? You shouldn't stay there if something's coming through the walls. That's what you get. That's what gets you killed in horror movies. Mayoral Veiler. Oh, this is Nightingale. Ah, okay, so this is the original post that we later got quoted for. Sorry for barging in. Are you still seeing those statues? I've had some experience with these things. Please DM me when you see this. You're wasting your time. It's been weeks since they posted here. It must have been a troll. And these good people here bought it. No leaf clover. You're on a conspiracy forum. Why don't you believe? You're here to believe. I want to believe. There we go. Oh, this might be the one that we were posted. Nightingale. I got it. Yeah, here. Okay, this is actually the one I talked about. Sorry, the previous one was not. Okay, the link in the article we read. Does anyone know anything about this house? Don't like me. I'm never eating dried mango from Philippines. Hey yo, it's my man, Wide Eyes Open.
Dark history, mate. That's basically every other place in London, lol. LOL. I'd love to hear more stories from people who know places, though.
Jackpot.
Brother, have you really get a grip, mate? More likely that this article is a marketing ploy for something else soon. Smart, but nothing I haven't seen before.
Mild space. Huh? I used to walk past that house from my night shift back when I was in uni. This was way back in the early 2000s. The lights would be on sometimes, and I swear I saw figures moving by the window. There would be music playing too, an old jazzy tune. Come to think of it, I never heard any footsteps or voices, just the music.
It says that the house hasn't had a new owner since the 1960s. Squatters, perhaps.
Could be. Place still looked like a wreck then. But those statues out by the front garden, God, I hate those. What's wrong with the statues? They were in different positions every time I saw them. It was cruel surprise whenever I spotted them somewhere else.
Theory? It's part of an underground government experiment lab, or it's where the mob takes care of the victims. That's the only logical explanation. They're cover-ups. They're cover-ups. Why this hasn't hit the mainstream news, I don't know.
Oh, where's the cat is here too. curious about all those missing people too. Anyone familiar with these cases? Aaron 404. This is the second person with the 404 in the name. Former emergency operator here. It's been years, but I still remember the night when we get calls from Western Drumlin. We call them ghost calls. Someone dials the line, but all you hear is silence. You think it's a joke, maybe an honest mistake, so you think to hang up, but then there's a feeling of dread crawling up the spine and settles in the pit of your stomach. You know something is wrong. It was the worst when it did answer. I remember a man saying something was haunting him at the house. His words, not mine. The call cut off before I could press for more. When I sent patrol out there, they found nothing but an abandoned house. There was no trace of him, and only his car was there. The motor was still running. Heck, they found several other vehicles left there. Some had valuables nested in between the car seats. I found out later that they were connected to a slew of missing persons cases in there. A lot of people have disappeared in this house, and so many of them have called the emergency line, and right after that, they get taken by the angels. That's such a sick prank. I don't know what it's in there, but I never want to find out.
Jackpot! Sorry, love, but all that proves is some bloke went AWOL. Tell you what, I visited bloody place and proved to you once and for all it's all FAKE. Do it. Picture so you're more of a coward than the lot, eh?
Picture it didn't happen. Is that Rule 32? I think is that Rule 32? Or... Yes, it's that Rule 32. I was right. Rule 32 of the internet. Pics or it didn't happen. Alright, here we are. Lawrence, my man. Trust me, you shouldn't go there. Sounds like you have a story, friend. If you really must know, well, I lost my sister there. She went in and I never saw her again. So that's my personal experience. Just stay away from Western Drumlins.
Again, vague statement won't make me believe you. Not as gullible as the rest of you, I'm afraid.
Sorry to hear about your sister. Must be tough. This is going to sound weird, but I've had dreams of a place too. Dreams of being inside a house. This is long after I stopped passing it. All I can see is a window. I'm looking out of the path where I used to walk home. Sometimes I see myself walking and staring up at the house. Other times I feel something touching me on my shoulder. It's cold, harsh. Whenever I try to turn and look at it, I wake up. So I wasn't gonna say anything about the dream, but now that you brought it up, I had them too. In mine, I looked at the phone and an old one with a rotary dial. The handle in my hand, pressed to my ear. I don't hear anything most of the time, but when something starts breathing at the other end, that's when I wake up. Fascinating stuff, guys. Thanks for sharing. I don't know about the rest of you, but I'm taking note to never visit Western Drumlins.
The dreams checks out with my governmental theory. Those lots are always up to something, and that's not always good.
Alright, I think we read all the posts on the Sacred Circle, the Reddit. Let's see. Missing since 16 she disappeared. What month? Do we know what month? Do we know anything? We don't know the location. Drumlins. Wait, how did I spell that? Ah, wait. Let's upload the article. Or the newspaper. Old-timey article. Now, hold on. Mystery woman clings on for dear life. There's something very strange about that story. Do you see what? Yeah, I spotted an anomaly too. Well done! I wonder what it could mean. The reporter makes it clear that the woman was dressed in clothing from our era. I'm guessing this is another mess related to the time fracture. What's a time fracture? Is this the first time it's mentioned? I don't know. Oh, the usual, a little problem that could trigger the end of the world as we know it. Don't worry. We have top people working on it right now. Top people. I'll forward this information to my colleagues. They know what to do. I hope. Meanwhile, focus our effort on finding Lawrence. Alright, so we need to figure out how to get inside find.me. Huh. I can call hospital. They hung up on me! I'm just gonna call a bunch of random people, see what happens. Line busy. Come on, pick up the phone. I'm lonely. Balrog, real name. Oh, that has to be one of the D&D people. Come on, Balrog. I believe in you. No, Balrog. Yo, Harks. Oh god, binary. Alright, let me see. I'm looking up on my phone binary translator. So it translates to the letter I. Thank you, Harks.
Shark 1747. Shark 1747. Shark.
Okay, I have sharks.
1747.
There we go. We have it. We have the sharks. Thank you, Harks. My good pal. Can I call myself? It would be hilarious if I could call myself. God, how many people do you have in your... Jesus. There's like triple the amount of people I have in my Eve. I'm gonna call Petronella. Come on, pick up. No! Okay. Yeah, her eye color is brown. And we're pretty sure we know her sex. That's female. Address. View my order. Okay, the address. 71 Timber Street. Oh, wait. In the text messages, she did say how old they were because he wanted a pint. There, 45. She is 45 years old. Wait, what more did they want in? Missing. Ooh. So she went missing on the either 16th or 17th of February. Home address is 71. Okay, search. Heck yeah! Sleuthing! Oh, or did I spell it correctly? Timber Street. Ah, wait. Maybe they are so... Search. There we go. We got there in the end. We got there. Alright, so missing. This cutie pie. Natasha Nightingale. Missing since 17th of February 2021. Scan and send sighting of TARDIS. I haven't gotten any. Direct message. User J Mr. Low 42. Update for you, buddy. I'm afraid it's not good news. I asked around and you were pretty much the last person to see Natasha. No signs forced entry or anyone coming over or forced into your house. And from what I can tell you, pretty much all personnel effects are still in the house. So she clearly didn't go anywhere on her own. Checking in with a couple of pals from Scotland Yard too. Had to run every database I could think of. Not a sniff, not the whole lot on. I hate to sound corny, but it's like she just vanished into thin air. Sorry, Lawrence, she was your wife, and I know this must be hard to hear. But this is the deadiest of dead ends I ever seen in my 16 years doing this job. I think this investigation is over. Yeah. No one is left forgotten. Yeah, okay, sure. We will remember you, Natasha. So let's go to Penelope. Upload a photo of Natasha. Must have been awful to know that neither private investigator nor the police could help. The authorities are no help at all. I'm sure they did the best. They're just ill-equipped to handle something of this magnitude. The report is rather conclusive, I was afraid of this. Quite a few of my ex-colleagues disappeared while on assignment. Losing people never gets easy. And to lose your spouse, I imagine that's much worse. I'm seeing some worrying interference in some of the data. I think Lawrence and Natasha may be in serious trouble. You can tell all that from data? I'm a scientist. It's what we do.
I'm a scientist, not a idiot.
I'm sure. Yes, sure. Why not? Why not? Why not? We need to redouble our effort to find Lawrence and Natasha. What about the doctor? When people are in trouble, helping them is our priority. It's what the doctor would do. Anyway, I'm certain we find more clues about the doctor along the way. Aren't there better qualified people to handle this? Ideally, UNIT would be the best agency to handle this. These types of odd cases are our specialty after all. I feel like I heard about UNIT before. What? How? That's highly classified information. But you've come this far, you deserve to know. The Unified Intelligence Task Force, UNIT for short. Our job is to keep Earth safe. Officially, we don't exist anymore. Unofficially, some of us kept going in secret to solve this time fractured debacles right now. Wow, should I be worried about these time fractures? Not yet. I'm sure we get to handle it eventually. If we don't, well, at least you know about the possible end of the universe in the near future, the better. But back to the matter of hand. It's down to us to solve this. So, what do you think we should do next? Why'd you ask me? You're the scientist. You figure something out. Lawrence chat with... Wait, what happened in Lawrence's chat with Sally? Let me... Okay, he was telling her not to go. Yeah, I've been thinking about that. It almost sounds like they know what happened to Natasha. And there's clearly some connections to this Western Drumlins place. Lauren's voice message also implies a them from Western Drumlins. Good spot, I noticed that. What are your thoughts about the ominous them? Maybe they thought someone kidnapped Natasha. Possibly, but none of these feels like a kidnapping case. No ransom demand, no reason to target Natasha. At any rate, Lauren specifically mentioned Western Drumlins. That makes it our next lead. I've managed to recover some new data. Let's see what you can find out about this place. What are you gonna do? You just sent me out to do all your dirty work. I'm going to investigate Lawrence's house, personally. With both him and his wife disappearing, let's just hope I'm not the next one to go missing. Alright, restoring a bunch of stuff now. Ah, gallery! Heck yeah, can I look at this? Oh, god damn it! Now, what's the drum? Oh. I just want to look. Are these better? Are these uncorrupted? Okay, they're still corrupted. How about this one? Uh-oh. Oh, there's... Can I still click on stuff? Hello. So that happened. Anyway. Oh god, there's so many new chats. Corrupted cell. Last year, 28 October 2020. So, that's it then. Articles live. Into the unknown isn't exactly the BBC, is it? Bruh. It's better this way. Too much attention and people might take it as a challenge. I trust Ron. She knows what she's doing. No one's stepping foot in that house again. Then we can finally put this behind us? I think so. Honestly, it's a relief. Oh, I feel at least 10 stones lighter. Heh, pun not intended. Relax. I think we earned the right to joke about it now. I guess you're right. But still, I know it was always difficult for you. I hope you can finally make some peace with this, Sally. Maybe. It never felt right before. Think of it this way. Catty would be livid if she knew you spent all the time groveling. Catty is the first person to go missing, before Natasha. Maybe. Or I'm reading way into this. Oh, definitely guilty of that. I just need to be sure that it wouldn't happen again. To anyone. Speaking of Catty, is that what you did? To move on, I mean? Well, yeah. My sister can get quite scary. But I also think that the situation was impossible to solve all at once. I kind of took it slow and made sure I could breathe in between, you know? Larry, that's... Too easy? No, it's brave. None of this is easy. I think that's the first time you called me that. What? Brave? I definitely have. Not in those exact words, maybe. For what it's worth, I'm glad it was you. I mean, all things considered. Not that I wanted it to happen. Me too, Larry. Thanks for sticking with me, though. Even after all, well, I'm happy we're friends. What do you think you do when it's all over? Good question. It's one I can't answer yet. But you know what? I think I can find some comfort in that. Yay, party. Alright. Oh, hey, Mr. Flint! Let's go, my man!
Mr. Bettinger,
What do you want?
I try to be civil about this, and again my advice. You continue to be a thorn in my side.
Mr. Flint, I have no idea what you're talking about. If you have any issue with the renovations, you have to bring it up with the council.
Say it! I spent 2 hours cutting up all the red tape you try to throw in my direction. You can't stop me from doing what I wish on my property.
You don't understand. Why don't we talk about this?
This is not a discussion. Just let it go and walk away. My previous email still stands.
And we get to listen to Mr. Flint. Okay, so this isn't after the email. Come on, Mr. Flint, what's your voice?
I said 3 sugars, you absolute imbecile. Mr. Nightingale, my dear chap.
Wait. Did someone ask how many sugars he wanted in his cup of tea?
I said 3 sugars, you absolute
No,
imbecile.
and he kept it in. My man, Mr. Flint, you know you can erase the message before you said it, right? And say everything. Mr. Flint.
Nightingale, my dear chap, how did it get to this? Your insane crusade to try to stop me carrying out renovations in my cellar?
Thank you.
For God's sake, make a fresh cup. The chief constable is an old golfing friend of mine.
No!
He'd make you sing,
He got
Nightingale.
he got the
He'd
fuss on
make
his
you
side.
sing.
Mr.
I so
Flint is
enjoyed our little
threatening
chat.
us.
Toodle pip.
Wait. What was the last thing you said? Toodle pit?
I so enjoyed our little chat. Toodle pip.
Toodle pip? I am convinced that English is not a real language. Nah, someone made up English just to troll with people. Toodle pip? Oscar Huang, maybe. I'm unsure. I apologize. Hello, Mr. Nightingale. I'm at the shop right now, but it's still locked. Tried calling Miss Nightingale, but it's not picking up. Mr. Nightingale, I was supposed to be closed today. We got some customer out here with me. Oscar, sorry. Tell everyone the shop's closed until further notice. Do let the others know, too. Thanks. Is everything okay? Sorry to bother you again, but do I still have a job? No, Oscar! Come on! Lawrence! Do Oscar still have a job? The big questions here. Oscar! Is this because I accidentally melted some of the merchandise in the Ray DVD display? Are you both going bankrupt? Oh my god, I'm sorry. I was thinking about myself. I should have pushed for more saves. Oscar, calm down. It's none of those things. Nat's missing. I'm sorry, Mr. Nightingale. Oscar is too cute. Oh my god, I just noticed his big... Oh my god, Oscar is hot. Oscar, my man. Oh my god, my battery. I charged the phone. Please let me know how I can help anything. Hi, Oscar. Going to have to take you up on that offer. Could you come over and pick up the keys to the shop, please? I might be going on a trip. Of course, I'm on my way. Wait, how many days after was that? So the 18th of February and the 23rd, it's like 5 days after. Of course, I'm on my way. You're going to look for Mr. Nightingale? Something like that. And I'm leaving you in charge while I'm gone. I won't let you down, sir. Oscar. Oh, my favorite. I love you, Oscar. Wait, have there been anything to scan? I forgot to check. Oh, yeah, there was something here to scan. I am not paying attention. I'm just reading and making noises. Making voices. Oh my god, I've been recording for 2 hours. I haven't been paying attention at all. God damn it. Okay, yeah, I've been going on this for 2 hours. I can feel my throat starting to hurt. We had 1 jump scare this time. And the next time we're gonna... We're gonna do the mail again. Wait, 28th of February? Wait. Where's Oscar? Oh my god, 28. This... It's just we found the phone just a few days after he went missing. After Lawrence, my man, got missing. 2 new articles. The Western Rumblings and your latest complaint. We're gonna do that next time. It's things are getting interesting. And we have my man, Oscar.